This is not easy, yes, but we'll get through it together. Welcome back to my channel. So we're here, we are asked to simplify this. Okay, now first of all, let me bring out this to simplify it. So I will say let's say a be equal to 2 multiplied by the fourth root of 7 divided by 2 minus 15 divided by root 20. Now I want to simplify this, okay? Note that root 20 can be written as square root of 4 multiplied by 5, okay? Which can be written as square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 5. And this can be written as square root of 4 is 2. Now we have root 5. So it means that square root of 20 can be written as 2 root 5. Okay? So I'll now write that a is equal to 2 multiplied by the fourth root. The fourth root of 7 over 2 minus 15 divided by 2 root 5. Okay? So let's rationalize this denominator. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply this by the surd, which is root 5 divided by root 5. Okay, to rationalize the denominator. Alright, moving forward, we have a is equal to 2 multiplied by the fourth root of 7 divided by 2 minus. Now we have 15 times root 5 is 15 root 5. Then 2 root 5 times root 5 is 5. Okay? Alright. So moving forward, we have that a is equal to 2 multiplied by the fourth root of 7 divided by 2 minus. Now 5 divide itself 1. If you divide 15, we have 3. So now we have 3 root 5. 3 root 5 divided by 2. Divided by 2. This is going to be an amazing math. Yes. So our advice to watch to the end and see how we're able to simplify the whole of this. If this is the first time you are coming across my channel, please hit the subscription button, turn on your notification bell as well. Always tune in at your convenience. By the grace of God, there must be something new for you to watch. Okay, thank you very much. Now, since they share the same denominator, right, we can write this as a is equal to 2 multiplied by the fourth root of 7 minus 3 root 5 divided by 2. Alright, now I want you to note that 2 is the same thing as fourth root of 16, right? But 2 is equal to the fourth root of what? 16. Alright, so I'm going to replace this 2 with fourth root of 16. So now I have a is equal to the fourth root of 16 multiplied by the fourth root of 7 minus 3 root 5 divided by 2. Now remember that square root of a multiplied by square root of b will give us square root of ab. So in this case, it's fourth root, fourth root, fourth root. So we can actually bring this 16 and this together under the fourth root sign. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. So now I have a is equal to the fourth root of 16 multiplied by 7 minus 3 root 5 divided by 2. Alright? Okay, now 2 can divide 16 to give us 8. So now we have a is equal to the fourth root of 8 bracket 7 minus 3 root 5. Now it's becoming simpler, right? Okay, at this point, permit me to erase this side while we continue. Okay. Okay. Now, let us open this bracket. 8 multiplied by 7 will give us 56. So we have the fourth root of, so A is equal to the fourth root of 56 minus 8 multiplied by 3 is 24, root 5. Now, where do we go from here? Permit me to turn to this side. Where do we go from here? All right. Now, I want to manipulate this in such a way that we are going to have a square so that we can actually cancel something out. So how am I going to do that? A is equal to the fourth root of 56 is same thing as 36 plus 20. All right? Minus 24 root 5. So we can write this as A is equal to the square root of 36 is same thing as 6 squared. 20 is same thing as 4 multiplied by 5. Minus, can we bring out 4 from 24 years? 24 is 4 multiplied by 6. So we have 4 multiplied by 6 and we have root 5. Alright, since I'm looking for something in the form of a minus b squared, I will keep manipulating this until I get that. Okay? Alright, so moving forward, we can write that a is equal to the square root of 6 squared plus, now 4 is 2 squared, right? 2 squared, and 5 can be written as square root of 5 squared. Okay? So multiplied by square root of 5 squared. Alright, minus, now 4. 4 can be written as 2 multiplied by 2. So 2 multiplied by 2. Then we have 6 root 5. Okay? It's okay. Sorry, I'm going to show here. So we have 6 root 5. 6 root 5. Okay. Now A is equal to the square root of 6 squared plus, since they share the same square, we can write this as 2 root 5 squared. Alright. Then minus 2 multiplied by 6 root 5 multiplied by 2. Okay? Alright. Now, looking at this, sorry, let's interchange this. 6 multiplied by then 2 root 5. Yeah, you're going to see why I changed that. You're going to see that. So let me put this in brackets to make it clearer. So now we have 2 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 2 root 5. All right, perfect. Now, if you look at this, this looks exactly in this form. A squared plus b squared minus 2ab. You can see, right? Which is the same as a minus b all squared. So, since I have formed this identity, in this case, our a is 6 and our b is 2 root 5. Therefore, everything under this root can be written as a is equal to the square root of, is this square root or cube root or fourth root? Sorry, this is actually fourth root, fourth root, fourth root, fourth root. Okay, sorry, I skipped that. So fourth root of a minus b squared, that is 6 minus 2 root 5 squared. Now, this is fourth root and this is square. So we can actually remove this and now we have square root of this. So it means our a is now the same as square root of 6 minus 2 root 5. 6 minus 2 root 5. Okay? I still want to simplify this further. Do you understand? Okay, so that's exactly what I'm going to do now. A is equal to, I'll find a way around it. 6 is same thing as 5 plus 1. So minus 2 root 5. This one will be easy to get. Yes. Alright. Now I can write 5 as square root of 5 squared and 1 as 1 squared. So I have A is equal to the square root of 5 squared plus 1 squared minus 2 root 5. I need to fill this ink. Alright, so this, we can actually multiply this by 1 as well. Now if you look at this, if we have A squared plus B squared minus 2AB, then we are seeing this as well, right? A minus B squared. Now in this case, our A is root 5 and our B is 1. So we can write A to be square root of, sorry, in this case, you know what I mean by this A, right? This is an identity. So it's going to be root 5 minus 1 all squared. Now this can remove this. We now have that A is equal to root 5 minus 1. Now remember that this is the whole of A, 2 fourth root of this. So I'm going to replace that in the equation and then try to simplify further. Thank you so much for your support. For those of you that actually watch my videos, thank you for your comments. I always look forward to that. Thank you for your likes. Thanks for your share. I really appreciate you. Okay, so now we have cube root. Now let's call the whole of this x. So let's say let x be equal to cube root of 17 root 5, okay, minus 6 minus 16 plus. Now remember that the whole of this from here is what? A. So I'm going to replace from here to here with root 5 minus 1. So plus root 5 minus 1. So we have x is equal to the cube root of 17 root 5 minus, okay, 17 root 5 plus root 5 is 18 root 5, right? So we have 18 root 5. 18 root 5. Now minus 16 minus 1 will give us minus 17. Minus 17. You can see that this is actually becoming smaller and smaller. All right. So, but we cannot stop here. Sorry, my mic tripped off. So we can see that we can still simplify this further. 18 means 6 multiplied by 3. So we have x is equal to the cube root of 6 multiplied by 3 root 5 minus 17. Now note that 3 is same thing as square root of 9. Okay? 3 is same thing as square root of 9. So we can write this as x is equal to the cube root of 6 multiplied by root 9 multiplied by root 5 minus 17. So x is equal to the cube root of 6 root 9 root 15 root 5 can be written as root 45 minus 17. Okay, now let's take cube of both sides. If we cube both sides, so we have x cubed and the whole of this cubed. So this we remove the cube root, so we have x cubed. So now we have x cubed is equal to 6 root 45 minus 17. So at this point, let's multiply both sides by 8. Yeah, I'm trying to simplify this. So I want to multiply this by 8. I just want to be sure that this is still on, because sometimes it goes off, I don't know, and I'll be talking to myself. All right. So if we multiply both sides by 8, so multiply through by 8. So we have 8x to the power of 3 is equal to 8 bracket 6 root 45 minus 17. Okay. So now we have 8x to the power of 3 is equal to 8 times 6 is 48. So you have 48 root 45 minus 8 times 17 is 136. Remember that we are trying to simplify this. So moving forward, we have 8x to the power of 3 is equal to 48 is same thing as 45 plus 3, right? So this can be written as 45 root 45 plus 3 root 45 minus, now 136 is same thing as minus 1 minus 135. Okay, I know you'll be like, what is JJ actually doing? It seems she's now making this longer. No, I am not, because I'm trying to find a cube here. Okay, if I can get that, then something is going to happen. So don't worry, we are on the right track. So moving forward, we have 8x to the power of 3 is equal to, so we have 45 is same thing as square root of 45 squared, right? So we can write this as square root of 45 squared multiplied by root 45 as well. Okay, plus 3 root 45, all right, minus 1 cubed. 1 can be written as 1 cubed. So minus 1 cubed minus, and 135 is same thing as 4 times 3 times 45. So minus 3 multiplied by 45. So moving forward, we have, this is root 20. Now moving forward, 8 is same thing as 2 to the power of 3. So we have 2 to the power of 3x to the power of 3 is equal to, now square root of 45 squared multiplied by square root of 45 will give us square root of 45 to the power of 3, right? So we have root 45 to the power of 3. Then let's bring this minus 1 to the power of 3. Then minus 3 multiplied by 45 is same thing as square root of 45 squared. So we have 3 root 45 squared. 3 root 45 squared, right? Multiplied by 1. Let's just multiply that by 1. We've not changed anything. Then coming to this side, we have plus, I'm repeating this, 3 root 45. So I'm repeating this, plus 3 root 45 multiplied by 1 squared. Okay, I've not changed anything, right? Okay. So we can bring this together as 2x to the power of 3. I don't know what's wrong with this marker. So this is same thing as 2x to the power of 3, okay, is equal to, now we have, if you look at this, this is like a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. And that is what? An identity that states that a minus b to the power of 3 is equal to a to the power of 3 minus b to the power of 3 minus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared. All right. Now, in this case, our a is root 45 and our b is 1. So I can write this as, if I bring these two together, 2x to the power of 3 is equal to, I can now write the whole of this as root 45 minus 1, everything to the power of 3. Okay, so you can see that they are both raised to the power of, to the same power. So it simply means that their base are equal. So I can write 2x to be equal to this. Square root of 45 minus 1. So to get my x, let me divide both sides by 2. And I'll have my x to be equal to square root of 45 minus 1 divided by 2. All right. And that is the simplest version of that. Thank you for watching. Have you subscribed yet? If not, please do that, and I hope to see you in my next video.